Beautiful, beautiful Lake Havasu. I love you. I love this lake right here. I've never really spent a whole lot of time fishing out here, but I've hung out with some friends out here, family and all that, you know, had little vacation times here. And now we're fishing a tournament with $50,000 on the line. This is the Bass Pro Shops US Open. If we can get top 40, we're going to Missouri fishing for $1 million. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that we can at least make top 40. I'm pretty confident about that. You know, it'd obviously be nice to place higher in the tournament, but we haven't had time to scout this lake out and to pre-fish a lot because we've been hunting so much. So we're kind of just here on the pre-fishing day. This is the last pre-fishing day before the tournament's tomorrow, so we're gonna try to figure out something, and hopefully we can figure out a good bite so that tomorrow we can catch a limit and get top 40. What do you think? You think it's possible?
Anything's possible. 74 degrees, 5-mile-an-hour winds, beautiful weather, and there's big fish in these waters, so hopefully we get a couple 5-pounders. We're gonna fish big swim baits, big baits. We're thinking that they might be a little bit deeper because a cold front came in, and we're just gonna do what we do. We always come out, fish, and somehow make it happen and catch a few. So if we can get our 5, we should be good. It's been tough fishing, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really happy. It's awesome.
So I'm starting out with a little bit of top water. Senior's throwing a spinnerbait back there. We got everything tied on. We're gonna try it all. Drop shots, Ned rigs, top water, spinnerbaits, jerk baits, jigs, Texas rigs, flipping, fishing deep. We're gonna try it all. So we'll keep you guys updated if we figure out anything.
Yeah.
Water point, big chunky rod.
Main water points. Should we keep fishing it? Let's move on.
They got me.
Little guy. Little buddy.
He's probably fine.
No, he's not 12 inches. Not even close.
He's 11. 11?
So this guy's 11 inches, guys. 12 is the limit, or 12 is the keeper. This guy's a little bit too small. We're still trying. Gonna have to do better than that.
Yeah. Stuff on it.
Let me see. There it is.
There's the winning size right there. We need some of these tournament day.
God, you need 5 of those.
5 of them.
All right, guys, we're catching a lot of little dinks. This is like number 3. Not good enough to weigh in, but we're catching. All right, go tell your buddies about the buffet tomorrow morning. Same place, same time. Let's do it. I'm gonna feed you guys good. I need your help. All right, thanks.
About time we caught something worth anything. These dang boats. Little smallie. Only probably about 1.5 pounds, 2-pounder maybe. Still works though. Keeper. There she goes. We just finished up our pre-fishing day. Bite was super tough. We didn't film a whole lot, and it's because, to be honest, there wasn't a whole lot going on. Everybody we've been talking to that's been fishing out here for a while is saying the same thing. It's been extremely tough fishing. They've had major fishing tournaments like 3-4 weekends in a row, so these things have been absolutely being hammered. I know for a fact, like the Wild Wild West Bass Trail came through here like last weekend. MLF came through a week or 2 ago, so they've been getting hammered, and it's super hot. Weather's been fluctuating, and it's been tough, but we did catch a few that would keep. And to be honest, it's so tough, and everybody we're talking about is saying that it's so tough that I think just a few keepers will get you to place pretty high. If we can catch a limit, we'll be sitting pretty. So that's the goal tomorrow, is a limit. But right now we're about to go to the big US Open event Bass Pro's holding. It's a mandatory meeting for everybody in the tournament, so they're gonna make speeches and all that, go over rules probably, and just talk about the tournament with everybody. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Headed out now. Welcome, anglers. Today's tournament day. We were talking around to a lot of the people fishing a lot of people are struggling a lot to catch any fish really during this tournament, or at least during pre-fishing. So it looks like it's going to be a very slow day. It's going to be tough for a lot of people, and I personally think that just a limit will get you far. So if we can just catch 5 keepers, we're going to be pretty high up in this tournament. I really believe it.
Morning, guys. Have fun out
All right, thank you.
Thank you. So I really think that if we can catch just a limit, that we'll be doing good. We're about to go launch right now. This tournament's gonna start up soon. We actually got the first wave. This is crazy. So last tournament, when they canceled it, we were like boat 179 or something. Now we're boat number 3. So that's insane. We're gonna be in the first shoot. We're gonna have a little bit extra time. You know, you get a little bit of an advantage when you're first boat. But
Good morning.
good morning. Hopefully we can take advantage of this. This feels so weird that the tournament's here. Feels amazing and like extremely nerve-wracking at the same time. To be honest, a top 40 finish and I'll be extremely happy. But obviously, like I've mentioned in the past, you know, you want to shoot higher. We're aiming for higher, but if I get 40th place, I'm gonna be pretty happy about that because I'm gonna get the shot to go to Missouri, and we'll spend a lot more time like pre-fishing and preparing for that one. Because if we get top 40, I'm gonna be pretty excited because we didn't have a whole lot of time to pre-fish. We did come out for the pre-fish days. We got half a day yesterday because they had the anglers meeting or the captain's meeting, and we had like the afternoon of the day before that, so about a day total of pre-fishing. And to be honest, we didn't figure out anything crazy. We got a few bites, few good bites, and if we can manage to get 5, like I was saying, I really think that we're gonna end up getting in the top 40. So that's what we're shooting for, just 5 keepers. They gotta be over 13 inches here, so here we go. All right, we're about 10 minutes from showtime right now. You guys can see the sun's barely cracking, so we're gonna be part of the first wave. We're boat number 3, so we're gonna be leaving in about 10 minutes. It's us and 50 boats that get to leave on the first wave. We'll break down our plan and stuff some other time, but this is exciting. Look at all those lights behind us. Those are all boat lights right there. It's all competition. It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of good competition.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do. With a little bit of skill and a lot of luck, we might actually be able to do something.
Yeah. A little bit more luck than the skill on that. I'll play. But this is exciting. This is really exciting. We've been looking forward to this tournament for months already. When we fished the Lake Mead one and it got called off, that was way back in April. So we've been expecting this, wanting it to be rescheduled and being able to fish it. So it's cool that it's finally here, and hopefully we can produce. Hopefully we can get a good bag of fish and place up pretty high. And like I was saying, the goal is at least top 40. Obviously, I mean, everybody here is shooting to get high in this tournament, but they're about to start this up and we'll be off.
Scott and Rachel, where you at? You all free to go, Scott and Rachel. Boat number 1.
There goes boat 1.
There they go up the river. Boat number 2. You all free to go, Lance.
We're boat 3.
Boat number 3.
There we go. Go.
Adrian.
Tournament time. Alright, y'all, I'm wearing my hot weather wear, as you can tell, sunglasses, big hat. We haven't been filming much because we're busy. To be honest, we're trying to catch a limit of bass for humongous tournaments. So we haven't been filming, but I just want to give you guys a quick update because we're not gonna film really. We tried to, but the GoPro battery died and it takes too long, and we're trying to get our bait in the water as much as possible. So Senior just smoked a 3 something pounder. I caught a 2.5 pounder and a little barely over the limit one earlier. So 2 more fish and we got a limit. We got a few more hours, maybe an hour or 2 more, and then yeah, let's see what time it is. We gotta hurry up. We're about to move spot. Yeah, we're about to show you the fish real quick. It's 11:31. Check-in's at 2, so we got maybe another hour before we gotta think about getting in. So here's the fish. Boom! Nice smallie, nice largie. Yeah, that smallie's over 3, Dad. Perfect. Awesome.
Beautiful.
We're gonna keep fishing. I'll let you know. That's it, folks. Gotta be weigh-in time. So we're headed back. We ended up with 4 keepers. Senior caught a nice like 3.5 pounder, a 2 pounder. I caught a 2.5 pounder and like one that's barely the limit, so maybe 3/4 of a pound or so. Fingers crossed that that's enough. I don't know if it is. This is a big fish lake, but the fishing has been tough. So if it stays, if everybody had a tough time, we should be in top 40. I really hope so. It sucks not having a limit, with a limit, I'd be very confident, but we're missing out on a fish that's weight. So we don't know. We'll have to see. And like I said, fingers crossed, and you never know. Maybe we'll be going to Missouri in November.
Holy smokes, 4.39, let's give him a hand. What do you say? Come over here and hold that thing up. Get in with that fun. We got a vet and family member, Adrian and Adrian. All right, 4 fish. What branch of the service are you in?
Retired Army.
Army, thank you so much, yes. How about 10.05, and that puts you in 11th place. You know the top 40 gets to go all the way to Missouri.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Eddie, okay. Hey, what do they got a chance to win in Missouri? They got a chance. Oh, you already know how much. $1 million. That's right. And a Toyota truck and a new nitro boat and all the. All right, boat 49. Along with it. Caleb and Michael.
All right, so we just weighed in. We got 10.05 pounds. I think we're in 13th right now. Hopefully it holds up and we get top 40. If we would have got one more keeper, we'd be sitting really high because leading's only like 14 pounds right now. So if we would have got like one more 2-pounder, which I mean we got close to getting, we'd be sitting really, really good right now, but it's just how it works. But I'm super pumped about this. We're sitting 13th. If it holds up, we're gonna be doing pretty good. All right, guys, we cashed this check. So you guys are gonna see us in Missouri, November, fishing a championship. That's kind of our goal. We didn't get a pre-fish as much as we wanted to. Otherwise, we probably could have placed higher, but we came out with the goal to get top 40, and we got top 40. So mission accomplished. Had an absolutely amazing time out here. I love this lake, Lake Havasu. I'll have to come back out just to hang out with some family and friends sometime. But that feels great. It feels really good to place top 40. This is Senior and I's first like official tournament, and I think we did a good job. We showed up, we got 31st, and a lot of these guys that got really high have been out here for like a month and stuff. We only had pretty much one day of pre-fishing. Didn't have a pattern at all, didn't have a plan, kind of just went at it how we normally would fish, and it just panned out. It panned out. We couldn't get that 5th fish, and we couldn't call that small one. We had one that barely went over 13. We had a fair shot at placing really high, and it just didn't pan out, but we still got 31st, and there's no complaining at all in our book. We're gonna go ahead, load up the boat, head back to Vegas, and get ready for another U-hunt coming up, and maybe a little bit more fishing or something.
We had all this fun. We met great people. We got to film with Bass Pro. I'm sure you guys saw the Instagram post, and it was a great time, and we left with $500.
Like I was saying, 31st place. Can't complain, not one bit. What the winning team ended up doing, they're catching them on crankbaits. They said they're crankbait ripping their crankbaits through some grass. Like I mentioned before, we literally just got off Julian's deer hunt like, what, 2 days ago? Yeah. Literally 2 days ago, I was out there helping gut a deer, and then we hopped straight out here and got pretty much 1 day of pre-fishing in, and we haven't been to this lake in 2 years probably. And I got 1 day of pre-fishing in, and we still managed 31st, which is amazing. So the winning team was crankbaiting some grass. We actually have some good friends that fished this tournament, and they got like 6, I think, crankbaiting some grass. And what we were doing is we were just finesse fishing, really. We tried cranking and all that, and it was working a little bit. We didn't catch nothing big doing it, so we switched to finesse fishing, which is what we're comfortable doing. It's what we're normally doing. I caught a few keepers. I caught 2 keepers on a jig. Senior caught a keeper on a drop shot and a Ned rig. And actually, one of our keepers that Senior caught on the Ned rig was in the last like 20-30 minutes of the tournament. So we were that close to not make a top 40, and he made the clutch fish. Caught about 2.5 pounder.
We're one of the only teams that didn't have a bass boat. There was a few other flat bottom trackers, but we're in a flat bottom tracker, Grizzly 2072, and we have no electronics up front or anything, and we did it. We're very proud of that. That just adds to everything. Love my boat.
Going good.
Flat bottom.
Let's go. I'm extremely happy with our finish, which, I mean, I feel like I got close to getting a 5th fish one time. I got a good hit on the jig, rolled the fish, and he got off. Looked like about a 2-pounder.
12 inchers.
Yeah.
You had a couple 12-inchers. You needed 13. He got 12 and a half like 3 times.
Yeah, I seriously caught like a 12.5-inch fish. I was off by like that much. Few close calls. We actually did surprisingly well. I was a little bit nervous that we might not get top 40, but we did. So no complaining. You guys will see us in Missouri in November, getting ready to go fish championship and the opportunity at $1 million. That sounds crazy. If you guys haven't checked out Bass Pro Shop's Instagram, they're actually filming us out here and our whole journey. They filmed and they're just doing stories on both Senior and I. So there's the check.
Touch it, feel it, feel it.
31st place.
Oh, the cash is already
It's
in there,
checks,
split up.
Yeah.
Small, untrackable bills. $500. We appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. Met a lot of great people, and we get money on top of it. It's awesome.
Man, that's beautiful. And so what's really cool about this is Bass Pro Shop's been doing a lot of filming with us, and we don't know what they're gonna use the footage for quite yet. They actually did an Instagram post with us on their Instagram, like a little commercial for this tournament. Awesome guys over there at Bass Pro Shops, amazing people to work with. But we're not sure what they're gonna use it for. If they end up using us for something crazy cool, we're definitely gonna let you guys know. But just so you guys know, they have been doing a lot of filming. Hopefully expect to see us in maybe, I don't know, I seriously don't know. But other than that, I really want to thank Bass Pro Shops for holding this amazing tournament. I had an absolute blast, and I cannot wait to go fish in Missouri at Table Rock Lake here in November. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.
We're going on vacation.